Guys, technical analysis, that's what I do. I've been doing it for over 10 years. I'm pretty good at it. I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet, but results back what I'm saying here. Technical analysis by itself isn't really much at all. It's how you combine that technical analysis together that provides a trading strategy. Now, my strategies are checklist strategies. You literally go through each individual element and check them off. So it's a scorecard, if you will. If you want to be a trader, you need to find things that work for you, that make sense to you, that you can actually use day in and day out. And then you need to practice them like mad. You need to become masters of those trading strategies. Now, you don't need a lot. You just need to focus on ones that you understand, and you get better and better and better and better. And to a certain extent, yes, there's definitely a huge amount of study and learning, but it's how you target your learning. And your targeted learning should be around finding credible people to actually help to expedite your learning curve. Find someone who knows how to trade, hopefully that'll be me, and get on what they do. If it makes logical sense to you, learn it. Repeat it, learn it, repeat it, get mentored by somebody, and really focus on what you need to do, which is not learn everything about the markets, it's learn what your niche is. What type of trader are you is super important because it needs to be designed around you. I can't tell you what to do. I can give you the strategies, I can give you the discipline, I can give you the checklist, I can give you a great deal, but I can't change your life as far as your commitments to other things. So you need to then decide how you're going to best utilize that time, not just best utilize it, but execution-wise utilize it, okay? So you need to be efficient. You're not just going into 2 hours of your trading time to stare at markets, stare at screens, and hopefully find some trades, because you'll find them if you want to. No, you've got to set a structure in place. You've got to ask yourself what's going to give you the best chance of success. The question is day trading or swing trading, full-time or part-time. Don't be afraid to change, because that's going to happen, okay? It's going to happen. If you're there to trade full-time, then you better get some education, and if you haven't already done my courses, then you probably should, because it's an absolutely important thing for anyone full-time. If you're part-time, I also suggest you do the same thing. I've got the prices super low, so it's very, very accessible, but you do need to get some structure to your trading. We're going to first of all have a look for you right now whether swing trading or day trading may be for you. You make the decision, I'll take you through it. Me, personally, I'm a pretty laid back character. I like the ocean, I like bodyboarding, I like fishing, I like spearfishing. I like to take it easy where I can. So my style has morphed more into swing trading because less is more in my world. I prefer to take less trades and look for bigger returns. So swing trading suits me down to the ground. Not to say I don't intraday trade, I just prefer to find swing trade. And you need to learn from your own mistakes, and mistakes are good. Just don't lose too much and manage your risk at all times. What I want you to understand is the path to trading success, what it takes to be a successful trader, and not just somebody who can make money when everything goes up, which is currently what's going on at the moment. No, I want you guys to be equipped with what it takes, a complete understanding as to what you need for success as a trader. The reason being is that right now turkeys are flying in hurricanes. The saying that I always come out with is, even a turkey can fly in a hurricane, and this right now is one of those moments in time. Now when those turkeys stop flying, it means the hurricane will have passed, which means the market will have stopped going through this massively explosive growth spurt, and it will become something like the NASDAQ to what tech stocks is, yeah? It'll be a market that trends and trades and moves, and it's not so erratic. Now if you don't learn how to be a good trader to start off with, you're going to be exposed when that time does come. It's just I've made it very cheap so that everybody can get in there and get this value from it, because I genuinely want you guys to succeed. But when you get those strategies, it's not just the strategies that you're after. It's all the other things that I teach throughout the program, which is about how to become a successful trader. Don't think it's just a strategy. You've got to learn to trade. It's going to take you some time. Now, the strategies that I teach and that I implement, they are very simple, but they are not easy to implement successfully every single time. There are no secrets, guys. It's just practice and learn, test and measure, test and measure. That's the way to success as a trader. So don't try and cut corners. Taking tips, fine, do what you want with that. I don't really mind, but if you want to actually learn how to be self-sufficient, you're going to have to put some time into it. Now, no matter which way you look at this, every single thing remains the same in the sense that successful teams, the very best, are always brilliant at the basics. So if I think about the All Blacks, unfortunately, the All Blacks are the best side in the world of rugby union. As an Australian, it hurts me to say this, but they are the best. And why is it? They execute their strategy flawlessly. They execute their plans perfectly. They're absolutely amazing at doing the basics. And when you're good at doing the basics, you actually earn the right to get creative later on. That is what is most important. It's the basics that make money, guys. You've got two options when you're trading. You can buy and you can sell. Now, if you're not coming back to that, every single decision you make, not coming back to buyers or sellers, and you're missing the objective points of trading and investing. What I teach and what I preach and what I do is all about objective decision-making process down to buying or selling through my checklists, okay? It's not fancy shit, it's straight up, it's fair income, and I'll tell you exactly how it is. Perfection of simplicity. I've been trading for 11 years. I've been in markets since I was 16 years old, and I've been trading for the last 11. A lot of blood, sweat and tears, as well as substantial amounts of money, have gone into my education, losing money, working with some of the best in the world. I have been there, I have done that. Now I can help you to speed up your process of learning by you learning from my mistakes and me offering that to you. And the surgeon is the one who makes the scalpel make those incisions and fixes the people up. It's not the strategy, it's not the vehicle, it is you. So one thing I want to say to you guys is remember, the strategies alone will not make you the money unless you learn to be the best trader that you can be. I need you to understand that it's you that will maintain your level of success. It's totally and 100% up to you. The bottom line is I can provide you with a checklist, I can provide you with a bunch of discipline, but it's up to you whether you stick to it or not. So it's really important that you understand that the consistent approach doesn't just yield consistent returns unless your mindset is also consistent. Mindset is super important because good outcomes can sometimes be seen as negative and vice versa. It depends on how you see things. If you're focused on making money, very rarely do you make it. If you're focused on doing what successful traders do, that's when the money starts to flow. So a bad trade can be perceived as a good trade because you made a profit. And this can really mess your head up, because what it will do is you'll start to subconsciously start to turn a little bit away from the structure that you know is to be absolutely crucial in your success. So we've got to be very careful with what we feed our minds when we are trading.